Hello, this is Ben Roberts, the lead tech host for the upcoming Ocean Best Practices System Workshop number 4. I'm recording this short video for working group leads and co-leads to help you navigate the TeamUp calendar we're using for sharing information about all the calls that comprise the workshop, including information on how to add events for your working groups. Let's take a look at the calendar together. The calendar is accessed just through a browser using a set of different links. We're looking right now at the reader option or the read-only view, and that's this link here, which we'll be sharing with you through various means. There is also a different link that lets you modify and add events to the calendar, and we'll look at that in just a minute. So you can change the views on the calendar using the different options here. You can also scroll back and forth, and you'll see that the calendar is color-coded with a variety of different sub-calendars. We have a set of working group calendars, so each of the working groups has its own color-coded options. And then we have other events that will be on the calendar, the plenary sessions that open and close the workshop, orientation calls prior to the workshop to help you understand both this technology and Google Meet and the Kiko chat platform and Slack that we're also using. There'll be open space sessions that any workshop participant is invited to add. There are special events for early career ocean professionals, and there are events called cafes that are general gathering points where anyone can come and initiate conversations on topics they wish, making liberal use of breakout rooms. So let's just take a look at a particular session. This one here, for example, is an orientation particularly for working group leads. It's Thursday, September 10th at 10 a.m. my time. That's US East Coast time. And the calendar does default to your local time, so we'll look at that in just a minute. But you click on any event, you should see it in your own time, and there's an option for people to sign up. They can put their name and their email address there, and then accessing the calendar using that edit and modify or add and modify link will let you see the full sign up list. Here's the time zone indication in the bottom right hand corner. This picks it up from your computer's operating system. If for some reason that time zone is not correct, you can click there, click show all time zones, pull the drop down list, find the time zone for you, and go ahead and click OK to change that. Let's take a look at adding and modifying events now. So again, there's a different link to do that, which you should not share with your general workshop participants. I'll show you in a minute how you want to share information about the calendar. So if you want to add an event, you can just pick the day you want to add it and click on that day, although you can also click here and change the date. And if you uncheck all day, here you have options to set the time that you wish. You want to select the proper type for your calendar. So in your case, you'll look for your working group and pick that one. You can put information about who's initiating this call or hosting it under who, if you like. Where will be a Google Meet link. And if you know how to create one, you can go ahead and do that yourself, or we can offer a link to you at a later date, and you can just put TBA or to be announced there. You can add a description to the call if there's some particular agenda that you want to alert people to. This can also include links to Google Docs or other information you want people to have handy or review in advance of the call. Once you have all that set, you can go ahead and click save, and you're good to go. I want to show you how you can share information about a given event. So here's the opening plenary. You go to the share options once you open a particular event, and you have several different things. You can click here to add it to your particular calendar, and you'll get the appropriate link or information to do that. You can also share through social media, although in this case we won't be doing that because this is for workshop participants only. And finally, if you click As Page, you'll get a link that takes people just to information about that particular event. So if you're contacting members of your working group and you want to provide information to them for a particular call, this is an option that directs them just to that particular bit of information. I think that's, let me just show you one other thing, and then I think that wraps it up. You can have the entire calendar, or rather all of these separate sub-calendars, imported automatically into your own calendar system. If you click on the blue hamburger thing here, and then Preferences and iCalendar feeds, And what you'll see is a list of all the sub-calendars, but you go down to the bottom here and copy all calendars. And then right up here, you see how to subscribe to iCalendar feeds. Open that up, and it will tell you how to have this calendar automatically added to a Google Calendar, an Outlook Calendar, an Apple Calendar. So that pretty much wraps things up. If you need any additional support, please contact me. You can email me at ben@conversationcollaborative.com, and you can also access me through the OBPS workshop Slack through the tech support channel or a direct message there. Thanks so much, and look forward to seeing you and supporting you throughout the workshop.